empty your minds of all the clutter of the world. Be at peace with a clear mind and focus on your breath and a beautiful relaxed state of your body in your chair, relaxing your feet, your legs, your back, your arms, your shoulders. Take a deep breath. Allow the oxygen to come through your system, in through your nose, out of your mouth slowly, oxygenating the mind, the body, becoming very relaxed and at peace. We want to wish all the mothers of the planet well-being, happy and joyful thoughts, joyful and healthy life. Our planet is our mother. We need to nurture her and take care of her as well. All the mothers put out such beautiful love to all the children of the earth, not just to their family, but to all people around them. A woman is a beautiful thing. She's many things to many people, but a loving spirit is where she is the most. Sharing herself to her children, to the people around her, giving all that she can to create harmony and peace in her life. With all the challenges that she faces, she nourishes all the people and her children around her with everything that she has. From the bottom of her heart, she loves, she gives, she nourishes. The woman is a beautiful spirit who cares so much and gives so much of herself that we give this day to celebrate Mother. And what a beautiful day it is to celebrate the spirit and the heart of a person who can give so much of themselves and be proud to be a mother, a woman, to be able to give so much of themselves is a blessing to every individual on this planet. And I am grateful. grateful and I give thanks to all of the mothers in the world, for we are all truly blessed. The gifts of the mother to all people is such a blessing, and I am grateful. Thank you, all the mothers. Now in that, our prayer ministry would like to reach out to pray for those who are in need of prayer. Oh, you can't hear me. Sorry. Got to turn on the other mic. Hello. There it is. Thank you. For those of you who didn't hear me, we want to pray for a lot of the people that may need some. That's okay. Okay, we're on. We want to wish everybody a very, very happy morning here at the Namaste Center, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, not just here at the Namaste Center, but everywhere outside in the planet, in the world. We bless you, we thank you, and we are grateful to your service to humanity and to having such a beautiful and warm and giving spirit, because that's what the spirit of mother is about, is a nurturing spirit. Well, my talk today, my message, my talk, whatever it might be, is manifesting beautiful, positive path in your life. Now, of course, this is nothing new, and I'm actually speaking to the choir here at this facility here. I think we have all had some great power manifesting some beautiful things in our lives. I've been sort of considered strange, I don't know about you guys, in the thought of manifesting, things in your life through either prayer, calling on spirit, and making changes in your life that are really, really positive for yourself as well as those people around you. My mom, if I were to tell my mom, I'm going to manifest this amazing life, she goes, well, just call to God and he'll manifest it for you, or he'll do it for you. And that's absolutely the truth. It's absolutely the truth. The power of God is an amazing thing. Now, you can call it God, you can call it anything you like. I know that there's an energy out there that is absolutely positive, and it is interactive with all of our lives. We are interconnected to this energy. And it's actually proven. What is it to ourselves? Do we call on spirit? Do we call on God? Do you have a problem naming God, either God the Father or God the Mother? But can we actually even generalize it? That's a human thing, labeling it with a gender. The power of God, this power, this energy, is way greater. To put a label on it is too great to put a label, a masculine or feminine label on it. The power of God, or this incredible energy that we're all interconnected to, is absolutely real. When we talk about putting people on a prayer list, we're talking about making changes through our absolute thought and our faith, and what we actually truly believe to be true becomes true. That works both positively and negatively. What you decide that is your reality will continue to be your reality. And I'm not saying anything new. I'm not saying anything that we haven't really heard of before. But it's kind of nice to be reminded and have an open discussion about the power within you in order to make change for the better. How many in here, by show of hands, feels that they have the power to make change into what their thought process is? Absolutely, right? Well, you know, in some faiths, to make a change unto your own power, without calling, let's say, or without praying to a minister or a priest or something like that, may be considered not quite the norm. You have the power inside you because God resides inside you. I don't believe God exists outside of you. You are the embodiment of Christ. You actually have the God Spirit inside you. And why is that? Because that energy literally links us, is not linking us, but we're part of the energy. To say that we're linked to the energy is just even crude. We are the energy. We are the God energy. It is flowing through us every single day of our lives, in us, around us, and all around us. And it extends way beyond this planet, way beyond the galaxy, way beyond the universe. I actually refer to it as Genergy, God energy, or God to me. Whatever you might think. You may think it's Spirit, or God, or the Holy Spirit, or whatever it is that you believe it to be, is. And that absolute power, that faith in that power, that faith in the internal energy that you have to be able to make change is very, very, very real. Whatever that you're going on, or whatever's going on in your life, negatively or positively, you've created in some way, shape, and form. And if that is also true, then you have to realign yourself to a brand new path. Change what you do understand about your condition. Make your dream your reality. That is crazy, right? Now, for me personally, I don't have the answers to any of it. I really don't. All I can do is talk about those things that I truly believe into myself. So, to be honest, if I had a huge sign on my chest right now, and I think probably people can relate to this, is my sign would read, under construction. Right? My life, my whole entire existence is under construction. Because currently, I'm going through a metamorphosis. I don't know if anybody else can relate to that. I'm 56 years young, and I'm only now discovering the true God and the energy within me that allows me to make change in any way, shape, or form that I choose. That's brilliant. And it's also very, very exciting. I'm under construction because I still have lots to learn and lots to build on my own self, my own personality, my own person. And I've had some discussions with friends, and I said, well, you can change yourself. And they're like, I'm not going to change myself. Don't be so hung up on just changing yourself. Because we go through changes every single day. If there is something about your personality, like with me, there are a lot of traits in my personality that I am definitely going to change. Not working on, but changing. And there's a difference. To want something and not act on something are two different things. A lot of people talk about making this change or being a specific person. I'm walking this walk. Well, they're talking it, but they're truly walking it. Really stepping into the reality of that change. And not just thinking about making changes for yourself and who you are and what you're about, but stepping into it. Really feeling that change from the depth of your hearts in in the deepest levels, in communion with this amazing spirit that you have within you. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but it surely makes sense to me. I love where I'm at right now. I come from not so great a past. And here I stand before these beautiful people talking about making change for the better, which is an unbelievable thing. It's an unbelievable thing. And I love it. I'm in a great space. I'm in a great time. And being under construction and making changes for myself is not a bad thing. Over the years, in my past, when I was a young person, I could not stand in front of an audience to save my life. Because we did try. And as an 8-year-old, standing in front of a classroom, very withdrawn, so fearful of speaking in front of an audience that his legs are shaking, his kneecaps are vibrating, he's got a pit in his stomach so bad he feels like he's going to collapse, breathing hard and sweating profusely, to ultimately urinate on himself in front of every single kid in that class. That was me. I overcame that because the fear of going through that ever again in my life was terrifying. I did not know then that I was being cradled by God and being guided by this amazing energy. But I broke free of that to be able to come here and talk to you about making a beautiful change in your life because you have the power to do anything you choose. If you're fearful of something, if you're afraid of speaking in front of an audience like I am right now, we can help you with that. You can help yourself by saying, that is an area that I think I want to work on. And I invite you to step into that path. Take it on, full on. Make those changes, because when you step into that change, you become more of yourself than you ever thought possible. Pride is an amazing thing. It's an amazing feeling. To be proud of something that you've done or accomplished in your life is huge. Many of us don't accomplish as much as we'd like. We're afraid to step in. We're afraid to make those little changes sometimes because we're afraid of maybe what other people might think, judgment of others, what we may think of ourselves after we make this change. But what can go wrong? Honestly. I've changed. I come from New York State. I had a very heavy New York accent when I first arrived to Florida when I first was young. And I wanted to become a real estate person. I wanted to be an astronaut. I wanted to do all kinds of great things. And when I was growing up and I moved to Florida, people made fun of the way I spoke. So I changed that. I watched and I studied my diction. I was able to speak clearly and concisely. And when I started doing that, people started to say, wow, you've got a great voice. You should be a speaker of some kind, even growing up. I rebuilt who I was so that I could step in a person that I could be proud and I could present, not just to be proud from those people around me, but I could be proud of myself. I'm growing and I'm becoming something new. I've reinvented myself over and over and over again. And I hope that that ladder, and I know that that ladder has brought me to a beautiful, beautiful place. I'm very proud of who I am. I'm proud of the way I speak. I'm proud of the way I present. I wasn't always like this. I wasn't a proud presenter. I was a shaking little kid, petrified. I've even sang his name in front of a group. What is it that you need to work on? Is there anything? I think there is in all of us. We're constantly changing. We're constantly in flux. Constantly creating anew. Maybe there's something about us that we're embarrassed about. For me, personally, sometimes it's maybe I don't come off very well. Maybe I have a very hard attitude sometimes. I get flustered. That's a human condition that I'm working on. Not that I'm going to be some sort of machine in the end, because I surely don't want that. But I do know that if there's anything about myself that I wish to correct, I could do that step by step. Within myself, to call upon this beautiful power of God inside me, and to ask for guidance and direction within me, because that is who I am. To call upon myself and the power and grace within myself to guide me through this new path. And also, my greatest teachers are those around me. All the beautiful people that I interact with every single day. I teach art, I teach music. I have students from the cutest little 2-year-olds all the way up to the 92-year-olds. And every one of these people that I've interacted with have changed my life for the better. A little part of them becomes a part of me. Their spirit and their energy I carry forward with me for the rest of my life. Open yourself up to receive the beauty and the guidance and the magnitude of this amazing energy and planet that we live on. To embrace each and every person as a loved spirit and a person who you not only can teach, but will be taught from. We're all angels to someone. We can be angels to ourselves as well. Love yourself. Be at peace with yourself. And don't be afraid to change. We all have things that we want to change. We all do. Don't be afraid of it. Change those things. Be at peace and at harmony with yourself and all those around you, and you will live a life, and you will manifest a path in your life that is unlike anything you could ever dream. It will be glorious. And it is. For those of you who are already making the change, it's a wonderful and beautiful thing. But my sign will be under construction until I take my last breath. Because to be able to solve all the issues of myself in this timeline is probably not going to happen. To be honest. But I'm going to make it a great effort. I hope that this actually touches you in some way and maybe inspires you to be able to constantly be grateful to what you have. Be grateful to all of your opportunities. Never pass up opportunities that can bring joy and smiles to yourself. I know a lot of people that I teach all the time. If I had $1 every time someone says, well, I can't do that, I'm not a musician. I can't do that, I can't draw a stick figure. Give me 30 minutes with them. And they'll embrace music and art in a way they never even thought possible. I do it every day. Every weekend that I teach, I find someone to touch. And I change their lives because I gave them something that they didn't think they had. The ability to do it. They can do it. Every one of us has that ability to do anything you want. A poet, a writer, a musician, an artist, an athlete. Anything that you choose. And it does not matter what your age. This idea is I'm too old to learn that. Really? Seriously? You're too old to learn that. You're never too old to learn anything. Ever. And some of the greatest teachers will be the ones that haven't even started living yet. Their minds are so beautiful and so pure. Watch a child grow up. And if you don't think we can learn even from the little ones, you're wrong. We absolutely can. We learn from everybody. We're capable of everything and anything you set your mind to. So please go for the rest of your day and the rest of your year and the rest of your life with those messages, to know that the words "I can't" don't exist. I can and I will absolutely do. Manifest a beautiful life, because you're all so beautiful already. And I love you all. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to come out here and just do this. Thank you.